Hi friends, and welcome to this lesson. Now today we are going to talk about something that's very important in writing. That thing is known as conciseness. So today let's talk about conciseness in writing. Now let's see what is conciseness. Conciseness, is saying things in the fewest possible words, where you do not create something that is going to be very verbose, which is going to be rather heavy with words, where meaning gets concealed in the words. So a good concise message is going to save time for the reader as well as the sender. So let's look at this. Now these are the three things that make your message concise. You have to eliminate wordy expressions. You should include only relevant material, and you must avoid any unnecessary repetition. So this is something that is going to make your writing pointed. It's also going to help you remove unnecessary stuff so that the meaning becomes crystal clear. A wordy piece of writing can be something that conceals or hides or makes it difficult to find the meaning. So we must use a single word instead of a phrase. We must not use unnecessary expressions. We should not use empty phrases. Which and that clauses should be removed wherever possible. Eliminate unnecessary propositional phrases and limit the use of passive voice. Now in this lesson I am also going to show you some examples of this thing. And if you are going to include only relevant material, if you are going to stick to the purpose of the message, the objective of the message, delete irrelevant words and rambling sentences. Omit information that may be obvious to the reader. Avoid long, winding, unnecessary explanations, excessive use of adjectives and gushy politeness, pompous words. If you're going to use tact in saying what you are going to say, then it's going to be something that's going to be concise. Unnecessary repetition of even names. Sometimes names are long. So if we put in shorter names, use pronouns or initials, remove phrases and sentences that are needlessly getting repeated again and again. So if we do that, then our writing is going to be concise, it's going to be to the point, it's going to be relevant, it's going to be more meaningful, it is going to be easier to understand. Now we'll take up some examples. So my dear friends, as I read out, you should also consider how you can make this less wordy. A few interested people inside the classroom are all that you need in order to be able to conduct an activity. So in order to conduct an activity, a few interested people inside the classroom are all you need. Now how can we make this to around 12 to 14 words? So think about it while I give you the solution. So the solution is very simple. A few interested people are all you need in class to conduct an activity. Now let's see which words were making it heavier and wordy. So a few interested people inside the classroom are all that you need in order to be able to. So this in order to be able, inside the classroom are all that you need. All this is making it very wordy. So let's make it very direct and precise and concise. A few interested people are all you need in class to conduct an activity. Now here the meaning is crystal clear, my dear friends. Now let's look at this one. All of the students who are new to this school are required to attend a meeting that has been scheduled for Friday the 22nd of September. Now this is 26 words. Now we have to cut it down to about 50% of the length. Let's see how we can do it. So all of the students, I think if we remove off the and say all students who are new to this school, oh my god, so instead of that can we say all new students? So we have eliminated this whole big piece, from this sentence, all new students. So in 3 words we have been able to say what we wanted to say. Are required to attend a meeting that has been scheduled for Friday the 22nd of September. So this is a little wordy. Now let's look at the solution. New students are required to attend a meeting on Friday, September 22nd. So I was saying all new students. That's also fine. New students are required to attend a meeting on Friday, September 22nd. So if you are saying that they are supposed to attend a meeting, then it's understood that the meeting has been scheduled. So that has been scheduled for, are required to, instead of saying that, if we say must attend. So you see how easily we are able to make this more precise. New students are required to attend a meeting on Friday, September 22nd. Only new students. All of the new students who are required to. So all that, makes it very, very wordy. Now let's look at this. It was George Washington who once said happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. It was George Washington who once said. Now let's look at the solution. It's very, very simple. George Washington said happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. So you see the difference that it makes when you make it more concise. Due to the fact that the class is cancelled, we will postpone the quiz. Due to the fact that because the class is cancelled, we will postpone the quiz. So this has become more concise, easier to understand, in spite of the fact that I am failing. I have enjoyed the class. Although I am failing, I have enjoyed the class. Simple. I bought a dog for the purpose of providing me with companionship. My God, much too long. So let's see if we can shorten this. I bought a dog for companionship. Now, my dear friends, you can see for yourself how making something concise makes the meaning clearer. I bought a dog for companionship. And in the previous one, I bought a dog for the purpose of providing me with companionship. So when you say for the purpose of providing me with companionship, you lose connect with companionship. If you just say I bought a dog for companionship, your dog and companionship become closer. Can you see that? I bought a dog for companionship. So your dog and the companionship becomes much closer. Let's look at another one. I will return your papers in the near future. In the near future, okay. Let's see, let's try to. I will return your papers soon. So, we have seen in so many sentences here that we have tried out, we have seen that the moment you make it more concise, that the moment you remove the wordy expressions, the focus falls on the real meaning. What is it actually that you want to convey? I would like to bring to your kind notice the fact that. I've said nothing so far. I would like to bring to your kind notice the fact that. I would like to draw your attention to. I would like to draw your attention. I want you to look at this thing. Due to the fact that all trains were running late. Because all trains were running late. Despite the fact that he came after 2 hours. Because he came after 2 hours. I tried to do this for the purpose of. I tried to do this too. So, see, being concise has great advantages. Except when you are writing a legal document. Be it known to all concerned. So, when we talk about legal documents, that kind of language we are not going to say make it concise or precise. If we are talking about an agreement, if we are talking about a legal document, there we are not going to say that you've got to be concise, avoid these expressions, write directly. No, but in our business mails, in our business documents, or in our speech, we have to avoid wordiness. We have to avoid extra verbiage. We need to avoid filling it with too many superficial and irrelevant things which will mask the meaning eventually, which will take away from the directness of the thing, which will take away from the relevance of the thing. So next time when something long-winded comes to your mind, write it down, read it again, and say that are there any words or expressions here that can be eliminated? If they can be, then substitute, then cut out. Alright, if you start doing that, your writing is going to become concise, precise, direct, relevant, and to the point. So my dear friends, thank you very much for watching this lesson. I'll see you in the next. Until then, all the best.